Hey everybody, welcome back to Minor Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Minor Brothers. Today we're going over our store haul for the month of February. Pat, we knocked it out of the fucking park.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Before we get started with this incredible haul, please subscribe to this channel, like this video. In the comments, drop what did you guys get in the last month. We love seeing what everybody else gets to pull in. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. We're doing a lot of cool stuff over there, as well as our honey barrels and agents some
Benchmark foolproof, making it into a little George T. Stagg.
The words again, man.
That one's going to be ready probably in July or August. We're just going based off flavor, expecting it. The last one we did was 146 proof. We're expecting it to be hazmat. Yeah. However, it's going to be amazing. Yeah. And then Eagle barrels, we got multiple ones going. Dude, this thing is killer.
Yeah.
Absolutely killer. So in our sample lottery we do for if you depending on your level in our Patreon group, you get to win a sample of one of the things that we drank through the month, either on Patreon when we're doing like our cigar reviews and pairing with bourbon, or these. So somebody has a chance to win some Blanton Straight from the Barrel at 133.6 proof. So anyways, Patrick, it was a good month.
Yeah.
It was a really good month for getting bottles. It was a great month for killing bottles. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I think this should speak loud enough. I've gotten so many people that have been like, oh, you got enough there to drink. You're just hoarding stuff, blah, 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 blah. All right, first off, go suck a bag of dicks, because how many bottles do we empty every month, right?
Too many.
Russell's Reserve.
Delicious.
Single barrel. Absolutely phenomenal. I cannot get enough of these things. I actually need to go find some more because I'm down to 2. We did Bardstown Bourbon Origin Series. This thing was actually freaking delicious. I'm loving it. Gonna end up needing to get another one of these ones. Rocking the 100 proof, Pat, which was your level. You would have liked it. You never had a chance to taste it. I drank it all really quick.
You killed it.
Another Horse Soldier cast drink. This stuff's actually been great.
Did you just get that?
I got 2 of them. And the thing is I also got a regular small batch one. The small batch one I thought was crap. Did not like it. I do love the cast strength ones though. There's just something good to them. Traveler whiskey. I told you this thing was what? Crushable.
Yeah, really good.
Right? And we didn't just crush 1. We actually crushed 3. Or I should say, sorry. I crushed 3.
Thank you.
Better for you, I know.
Look at that ownership. I like it.
So what else we got in here, Patrick? Eagle Rare. Store pick. This one was NASA Liquids. This one actually came from Miguel down in Texas. So thankful that he was able to send us up one. But these things are delicious. You know, if you ever find a store pick,
store picks are awesome. Yeah,
you just grab it. Like there is no questioning it. And
what would a month be without?
Old Forester Blue Label. This was the single barrel 1920 style one from Liquor Junction. It was delicious. I think in our last video we said, oh, you know what? There is a little bit left. We got to kill that before we can't.
Yeah, don't waste anything.
Yeah. We said in the last video that would be finished that night, and guess what? It really was.
All right.
Anyways, Pat, we're going to go through what we got here. Not a huge haul, but we got some really fantastic bottles. Yeah. And a lot of it was pure luck. Walking into a place at the right time. And then we have 2 patrons to thank for 2 of the other bottles.
Okay. We'll start pulling some of them out. Horse and Soldier cast strength.
Weird, right? It's already open. It's already missing some. I don't know why that would be.
Weird, man.
It is a good bottle. And you know what? Right now, actually at New Hampshire, because these were both bought for me by somebody else too, $20 off. It makes it even better.
All right. What do we got here?
Yeah, this one's going to be a good one, Pat.
Rye whiskey, huh?
Rye 3. It's
Rye
light
3.
whiskey. So
cast strength too.
Yes, and look at that proof number.
Yeah, that's
light whiskeys are always high. It's just RCH under hazmat. So I can't wait to bust this open and let you guys see the faces that he makes when we try to drink this, because it's going to be hilarious. However, there's actually a lot of these out there that aren't just the light whiskeys. They did bourbon picks, ryes, all that other type of stuff. I'm actually going to end up going back and getting some more because these things are just absolutely phenomenal bottles.
All right. We got a Hirsch single barrel. This is a
you cannot
store pick.
Find these. Ever. Luckily, I walked into Liquor Junction. They had just put them out, and I was like, yes! I was super excited.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one of those.
We've never had a chance to even see one of these. The Hirsch finished in cognac cask was freaking delicious, especially when we dropped it on a big rock. You know what I'm saying? This thing comes in at 115 proof, so it's not as high on the proof. It is a solid pick though. Like these are great bottles. I will say that if you can see one of the yellow label ones, don't even hesitate. Just jump in and get it.
All right. Peerless Double Oaked.
Pat, this is one I've been
wanting
for
into that one
long.
too, huh?
Dude, I did not wait on almost any of this stuff. Multiple of these things are open for a reason. Okay, this is one I've been wanting for a while. Can never find it. Usually when I see it go up on our like Facebook groups and stuff like that, because we'll put our little hints to get some unicorns up there. By the time I get there, it's always gone.
Yep.
Luckily, I walked into Liquor Junction. There was one left.
That's luck.
Guess who got the one?
That is luck.
And it is, in case you're wondering, freaking delicious.
All right. Benchmark Foolproof, Matt.
Yeah, so we got some more Benchmark Foolproof in. After we aged the very first bottle, we are going to age the next one. So guess what we ended up doing, Pat? Without you realizing it, we ordered another 6 cases. All right, so we are stacking them deep. Because you know what? We're going to keep going with this stuff. We're going to keep aging stuff. We're going to keep doing other finishes on bottles and then releasing lots of people because it's great. They drink delicious.
So we already got 6 cases. You got another 6 cases?
Yeah. Why not, Pat?
Jesus.
We go all in here. All in. There is no playing around.
Okay. All right.
By the way.
High West Cast Strength.
I have not been the biggest fan of these. Really, have not been. This one came from our Bourbon Club. This is the Bluegrass State limited release. High West for me is hit or miss.
Yep.
Hit or miss. And these haven't been hitting the spot lately.
Nope.
But it was part of my, Bourbon Group's thing. So whatever, we'll throw it on the shelf. We'll crack it open. We'll drink it.
Maybe put it in a raffle.
Or we could put it in a raffle. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3. I think I have 3 other ones at least.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I was super
excited. 17-year too.
Dude, I walked in, looked in one of the little locked cabinets, found this thing. Everybody's been talking about Found North lately. We haven't had any of it.
Nope.
And I figured, why not just jump right in and go for the 17-year?
Yep.
And
this is another one I hope we're not late on the bandwagon for, because we're late on a lot of stuff.
All I know is this was a little expensive. Still ended up finding it actually at our MSRP.
Yep.
So I was happy about that, obviously. But I'm super excited to get into this one, just to see what the notes are going to be. So stay tuned, because we will definitely be getting into that.
All right. Traveler whiskey, got to replace what we
grabbed a couple more.
Yeah.
This is... Realistically, if I have this or Buffalo Trace, I'm picking Buffalo Trace. Do you know why?
Cheaper.
It's cheaper. This isn't... And I think Buffalo Trace probably drinks a little bit better.
Yeah.
This is super light. It's like Canadian water, basically. Obviously, we know it's Canadian whiskey. But it goes down super quick, super easy. And just for when people come over to the bar, when we show them what's going on here and everything like that, people always like to try some of the things that are harder to find. Right now it's harder to find, so we just put a couple bottles on the shelf.
Yeah.
So, replaced what we sort of killed off.
Absolutely. All right. A new Riff single barrel rye. Oh, look at the on the back on that.
I'm the best there is. It's plain and simple. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. I love these freaking tater stickers. Once again, this is a new Riff single barrel rye pick. Not super huge into rye still. I'm definitely going to try it, and I'm trying, like I said, every bottle that we get, we're opening and trying. But this is the nice thing is with my barrel club, I don't even have to think about what I'm doing. They just send me something every month, and it's opening my palate to trying more things.
All right.
Old Forester Pat.
Replace what you're drinking,
label.
right?
Yes. Luckily, I had a friend who this is from the NH drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. NH drop. We never even saw them.
No,
never saw them. However, had a friend. I was like, hey, I really want this thing. It's like 10 minutes from your house. She got in the car, went right there, got it for me.
Huge hookup.
Yeah, huge hookup. Friends are the best. Can't thank her enough for hooking me up with this because, these are hard to get. Total Wine just did a release.
Down in Mass. I was going to say all.
It was down in Everett. I went to the one in Danvers. It's 131.9 proof, so definitely hot. And guess what? There was none there.
Yep.
I was sad. So at least we got this one. I try to get as many of these as I can. You guys if you watch the channel, you know I stack up on them.
Yep, he loves them. All right, Matt.
This was a find for you, Pat.
Yeah. Decided to get the piggy bank.
You walked in and it was just randomly sitting there.
It was the last one left sitting right there, and I'm like, you know, we passed on this like 3 or 4 times now, and I was like, you know, it looks cool. We should just do it.
Yeah, the problem is the bottle is about, it's like Willet pot still. Even though it's a crappy ass whiskey inside of it, right? It's got the cool looking bottle that everybody gets. This thing is going to take a lot of space in a bar that is basically running out of space. I think we're going to have to start a 4th wall for bourbon. However,
where, Matt?
Right over there. Yep. It takes up a lot of space. I am looking forward to it. Once again, it's a rye. It's a 10-year rye.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how it's going to taste because we're not super big rye people, but I'm all for trying it.
Yeah. Had to try it. All right. Comes in a fancy box. Copper and cask.
Yeah, so I'm super excited, Pat. This one is the cigar blend from them. Finished in just Armagnac and port casks.
This is one of the cigar blends we have not tried.
Batch number 2, aged 16 years, and it is just shy of 120 proof. So this is one of, I think we've tried almost everybody's. No, there's one more cigar blend that we haven't tried out there.
You know, most of them let us down. And, you know, they put it in a nice fancy box, try to make it maybe a little bit better than it's going to be. I hope it holds out, you know, some good.
You know what's even better about this is I was in talking to the new store manager of a liquor store, and we were going over the stuff about how, you know, we have the channel, and we're looking for certain types of stuff, and he was getting me something else out of the cabinet. I forget. I think it was the Found North, which actually was in the lock cabinet there.
Yep.
And I see this up on top of the cabinet, and I'm like, wait, what is that? And he's like, why would somebody put something out there? And I'm like, I don't know, but I want that. So needless to say, we ended up getting the only one they had. It was high enough that nobody else was able to see it, which was probably, once again, good luck for us. I'm super excited to get in and try this thing and compare it to see
it doesn't suck.
How good it is compared to, obviously, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend's been our number 1. Old Elk Cigar Cuts really been number 2 because it's got really good classic notes, but nothing has came close to touching Cigar Blend.
Nothing.
All right, Pat. We got some hitters now. One more regular bottle, then we got hitters.
All right.
We got a horsey.
Got the horsey. Had a chance for it.
Nothing special.
Yep.
We found one, whatever.
New Hampshire did their drop, but I was able to get my hands on one, so.
Yeah. A little horsey to add to the shelf.
Yep.
Eventually, we are going to do a Blanton's Honey Barrel, though. That is also going to be coming out.
More reasons to join us over on Patreon.
Yeah, we will do a Blanton's Honey Barrel. But yeah. Pat, what's next?
All right.
We got 2 patrons to thank for these ones. This one, we are going to thank Nick. All right? Now pull out the other one because they're both the same. This is Stag 23C. That's our backup Stag 23C. All right? Because Dennis, the Bourbon Dad, ended up reaching out to us too, and he was like, hey, I can get another one if you guys want it. I was like, without even a question,
yes. Yep,
money's on the way to you. Here we go. It is the best thing. I cannot thank you guys enough. These we probably won't even see up in this area. The recent lottery that we did end up winning, which you'll see my win at the next one, we didn't even have a chance for Stag. There was no Stags even in it.
Yeah.
But so I'm super excited because I would have picked Stag over what we ended up getting.
Yeah.
However, yeah, thank you so much to these guys. 2 23Cs, and guess what? They're going to be drank also.
All right.
So my lucky lottery win,
a lot B.
Pappy Van Winkle, lot B, basically Weller 12. Let's just call it what it is. That's why I would have picked Stag over that. But we, you know what? Honestly, we haven't been the biggest Pappy fans.
Nope.
I think it is so hyped up. Everybody's like Pappy, Pappy. And you know what? It's just okay. That's really been the thing. It's just okay. And I think there are better bottles than Pappy Van Winkle.
For value,
yeah,
there's a lot of better value bourbons out there now. So,
but we got it. We're gonna end up doing a review on it. It will end up going into our sample lottery for our patrons.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll add it up to our little, couple bottles of Pappy we got.
Yep.
Anyways, that's our month. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys got. You guys always end up killing us with better stuff that you end up grabbing. I want to thank everybody so much for following us along. We hope you guys all have a great day.